Hey, okay, so this is the second video in this series where I'm talking about my universal diet truths, which I've wrapped up into the clean and colorful concept. And the second principle is eat all 5 colors every day. And now that would be really simple if I said just go buy a bag of Skittles, but it's not what I'm talking about. I'm actually talking about fresh vegetables and fruits, because the phytochemicals that are responsible for coloring the foods that you eat are like anti-inflammatory, antiviral, antimicrobial, like antioxidant, like little miracle things that if we ate more of them in their raw state through fresh fruits and vegetables, it could cure so many of today's diseases. Not to mention deliver more fiber for less calories, helping a lot of people just simply lose weight. It's my favorite thing. I think it because when you're looking at changing the quality of your diet, so many programs talk about what can't you eat, and I can't have that. And this philosophy will literally change the way you look at exactly what's in front of you and what you're eating. It will change the way you plan your day. It will change the way you walk through the grocery store, because you're going to start looking at food in terms of what it's adding to your life. And it's a really cool process to go through. So, what's it look like? What do I even mean by this, eat all 5 colors? So I'm talking about red, orange, yellow, green, and then I rolled blue and purple in together into indigo, because the phytochemicals that color them are pretty much the same, no matter what food they're in. So there's those 5 colors. And so it's really literally, it's as simple as putting some berries in with your oatmeal in the morning, and putting like some peaches or with your cottage cheese or your yogurt in the afternoon. And if you're gonna have lunch, the example I have on here is a yellow pepper, and just stuffing, like if you have like a couscous salad, or the recipe is a shrimp salad, but just putting it in a vessel then that's got color in it. Having a green juice for a snack, that's the next principle too, right? And then eggplant is an awesome indigo vegetable, and it's great with dinner. It's super versatile. You can do tons of things with it. The example that I have on the blog is it's paired with a low-fat fettuccine alfredo, which is divine. So it's really that simple, but it's really the process of just changing. So when you're looking at your food, you've got to ask yourself 2 things. 1, what color is this counting for the day? And 2, if it doesn't count as a color, how can you make it count as a color? And that simple process will literally change the quality of the food you're eating and the way that you shop in the market. Because what's gonna happen is you're gonna start to look around at things that add color to your menu. And you're going to look at something that if it doesn't add color, you're gonna be like, well, maybe I shouldn't eat it, because I'm gonna have to eat something else. And there's a reason why white isn't a color of the rainbow. Most of our processed foods, like salt and lard and processed flour and white refined sugar, like those are not really things that you should have in excess, right? So if you just focus on the adding of these colors, those things will naturally decrease. It's such a cool process. If you're wondering if it doesn't sound that easy and you're like, I don't know, I don't cook vegetables, I have so many resources for you, because I've been working on this concept. So while this clean and colorful universal diet principles is new to me, like I just defined this and published this yesterday, I've been working with the eat all 5 colors every single day. Since it was my very first thing I did when I left my job, was I wrote Color Yourself Skinny, and that has 131 recipes for breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, desserts, juices, smoothies, and even cocktails. There's cocktails in there that count as colors. It was the first thing I ever did, and so I have that program threaded through all of today's current program. So it's the underlying principle of the Break the Diet Cycle coaching, which is going to start up this month. It's included in my Simple Secrets membership, and you can also buy the program by itself and just have the recipe guide if you just wanted to work on this one component of these universal truths. And also on my blog, because I've always been working since I started this blog, I've been working with Color Yourself Skinny and this color idea. All of the recipes are organized also by color. So if you're like, I'm really not getting enough orange foods in, what are you even talking about orange foods? And you can actually go up into the menu bar and go recipes, and you can pull down, whereas most people have it by type, I also have it by color. So you can drop down by orange, and then it'll take you to any recipe I've published in the last 3 years that has any vegetable in it that is orange. And every time I create a new recipe, I make sure that it belongs to a color group somewhere, because if it doesn't, then I probably shouldn't publish it because it's got to have a vegetable in it if I want people to eat it. So that is the second of the 4 universal diet truths in the clean and colorful concept that I'm now talking about. And if you have a minute, listen to the next one, and I'm going to talk about why I think we should all swap a juice or smoothie for a meal or snack a day. Okay, talk to you soon.